You already trained your brain with simple habits. But here's the problem. When stress hits, most people lose control and fall back to old patterns. In this video, we go deeper into the science of happiness, not just building it, but maintaining it under pressure. You'll learn how to be happy consistently, how to change your mood fast, and how to use neuroscience and discipline to create a system where your brain doesn't collapse when things go wrong. Why happiness breaks under pressure. In the previous happiness video, we talked about training your brain. If you haven't watched that yet, pause this video and go watch Train Your Brain for Happiness, because that's where we break down the foundation of how your brain creates emotions and patterns. This video builds on top of that. Now here's the problem. Most people understand it and then do nothing differently. They wait to feel better before they act. That's backwards. Your brain does not change through understanding. It changes through repetition under real conditions, but real life is not controlled. Deadlines, conflict, uncertainty, this is where most people fail. Not because they didn't learn, but because they didn't train for pressure. Your brain has two modes: default mode, automatic thinking, emotional reactions; control mode, intentional thinking, regulated responses. Under stress, your brain always goes back to default. So the goal now is simple. Stay in control mode even when things are not ideal. Habit 1. Delay your reaction. The 5-second control gap. Your first reaction is almost always emotional. That's your old wiring. Happy people don't trust their first reaction. They delay it. Just 5 seconds. Before replying, before reacting, before deciding. That gap allows your prefrontal cortex, the rational part of your brain, to take over. This is pure neuroscience of happiness. You're not suppressing emotion, you're choosing response over reaction. Habit 2. Lower the baseline, not raise the peak. Most people chase highs, excitement, entertainment, stimulation. But happiness is not about peaks, it's about stability. Happy people focus on keeping their baseline calm. No extreme highs, no extreme crashes. This is why they don't depend on constant stimulation. A stable brain equals predictable mood. This is advanced psychology of happiness. Habit 3. Train your brain to finish what it starts. Incomplete tasks create mental load. Your brain keeps them open in the background. This creates stress without you realizing it. Happy people close loops. If they start something, they finish it, or consciously drop it. This reduces cognitive tension. This is one of the most powerful brain hacks for happiness that no one talks about. Habit 4. Use single task depth instead of multitasking. Multitasking feels productive, but it fragments your attention and increases mental noise. Your brain switches constantly, and that creates fatigue. Happy people work in depth, one task, full focus, no switching. This reduces stress and increases satisfaction, because your brain prefers completion, not chaos. Habit 5. Build identity-based discipline. Most people rely on motivation. Happy people rely on identity. They don't say, "I'll try to stay calm." They say, "I am someone who handles things calmly." Your brain aligns with identity faster than goals. This is deep self-improvement psychology. When identity changes, behavior becomes automatic. Habit 6. Remove emotional overload by limiting internal dialogue. Most stress doesn't come from events. It comes from your internal commentary about the event. This shouldn't happen. This is bad. This always happens to me. Happy people reduce this. They deal with facts, not stories. Less internal noise equals more mental clarity. This is a direct mental health tip that changes everything. Habit 7. Use controlled discomfort for mental strength. Comfort makes your brain fragile. Small discomfort makes it resilient. Happy people intentionally choose slightly harder options. Not extreme, just enough to stretch their tolerance. This rewires your stress response. Now your brain doesn't overreact to normal challenges. This is long-term brain rewiring. Habit 8. Reset through environment, not thought. When your mood drops, thinking more makes it worse. Happy people don't sit and analyze. They change environment. Step outside. Change room. Change position. Your brain associates environment with state. So instead of fighting your mind, you shift context. This is how you change mood fast without effort. Habit 9. Cut emotional attachment to outcomes. Most frustration comes from expectation. I want this to go exactly this way. When it doesn't, your mood crashes. Happy people stay flexible. They focus on effort, not outcome. This reduces emotional volatility and creates consistent stability. Habit 10. Build a non-negotiable minimum system. On bad days, you don't need to perform at your best. You just need to not collapse. Happy people have a minimum standard. Small actions they will do no matter what. Even on the worst day. This maintains momentum and prevents your brain from falling back to zero. 3 brain tricks that make you happier in 15 seconds. Now let's make this practical. Not theory, execution. First, pause your reaction for 5 seconds. That alone changes your state. Second, shift your environment immediately. Don't stay stuck where the emotion started. Third, complete one small task instantly. This creates an instant mood boost. This is real instant happiness. Discipline creates happiness, not the other way around. This is where most people get it wrong. They think happiness leads to discipline. It's the opposite. Discipline stabilizes your brain. A stable brain produces consistent emotions. That's what happiness actually is. Not excitement, not constant positivity, just control. If this video made sense and you want the full system, not just advanced control, but also the foundation, go watch Train Your Brain for Happiness. That's where we built the base habits. This video showed you how to apply them under pressure. If this gave you real, usable ways to feel better instantly and actually control your state, hit like so more people can find this. And subscribe to Simple Ways of Life for practical videos on brain rewiring, discipline, and simple systems that actually work.